Hello guys and welcome back, or if you're new here, welcome. I hope you're doing well. So for today's video I want to share with you the cosmetics company store tour. I went to two different stores. I went to a warehouse store of the cosmetics company and also the the cosmetics company store. So this video is going to be in two parts. I'll show you my warehouse finds and then the normal cosmetics company store finds as well. Love this store, love going over there. Only the thing is this store is really far from my home, which is why I don't post these videos a lot. But if you guys are not aware of the cosmetics company store, they basically are an outlet of all Estee Lauder brands. You can find incredible brands there like Tom Ford, Too Faced, La Mer, Bobbi Brown, Clinique, Smashbox, and a lot more for up to 75% off, which is crazy. And the best thing is everything is sealed and in perfect condition as well. I absolutely love this store. So yeah, let's get started with today's video. I hope you guys enjoy watching. If you do, please don't forget to thumbs up the video, and I would love if you consider on subscribing in case you are not already. I post shopping videos all of the time here. And for now, let's get started with this one. So the warehouse store of the cosmetics company store was at this mall right here. I wanted to show you if you guys have this mall nearby. This is an outlet mall. So this store was great. I found the Ordinary skincare for 30% off. The Ordinary is already really very cheap, but finding it at the cosmetics company store is great if you like their stuff. They had lactic acid, also retinol, and a couple of different products to choose from. As you guys can see, this is all what they had at this store. And for their beauty haul section, where you can grab a bag and pick 6 samples of your choice for only 15 bucks, this is all what they had to choose from. I think it's a very good selection. They had a couple of products from Clinique. Also they had this eye cream from Estee Lauder, which is fantastic, and mini size of lip injection from Too Faced. Also this Aveda product as well, and a mini maxx stack mascara, and also mini size of MAC powders as well. Then they had must have $5 favorites, where I found a Origins face mask. They also had a little product from Clinique, which is a face scrub, and also Dr. Jart face mask. And then also these MAC concealers. If you find your shade for only $5, it's fantastic. So they had only 2 different shades, as you can see, NC50 and NC42. This side they had more shades, NW25. I think these all shades they had for $5 each. Then these MAC lipsticks was for $5 each as well, in a couple of different shades. I think it's an amazing deal. Then they had this section where I found a tons of single eye shadows from MAC for only $5 each. So I think it's amazing price for these. They had mini size of MAC lipsticks as well, as you can see. Quite a lot of stuff to choose from at this store. Then I found this section here for 80% off. So this Smashbox lipstick trio was for 80% off. Original value is 21. So you do your math, you will get 80% off, which is fantastic for 3 lipsticks. And they had tester for this as well, which is really very nice. You get 3 full sizes of lipsticks. Then they had this Glam Glow Gravity Mud Mask for 80% off as well. Love Glam Glow face mask. Then all of this you see right here was for 80% off from Too Faced. So as you can see, they had a couple of shades for their cream shadow. This formula is really nice. I think I found 4 different shades for this. They had coca cream and then a bunch of these. Then right next to it they had this shade as well right here. And then they had this as well, chocolate bunny. Then they had matte limited edition lipsticks from them as well for 80% off. Then all of these MAC products, MAC lipsticks for 80% off as well. And they had this MAC lipstick as well for 80% off from its original price tag. And this Estee Lauder one as well in only 1 shade. Then they had all of this MAC makeup for 40% off. You can find a lot of MAC lipstick shades at the cosmetics company store for 40% off. This all I found at their warehouse store. I'll show you my actual the cosmetics company store finds in the second part of this video. So they had all of these shades here for 40% off. Still a very good deal on MAC lipsticks. MAC lipsticks are everyone's favorite. They had these new products that I have never seen before. These shades are so pretty for lipsticks. They also had contour palettes as well for 40% off. Really new at the cosmetics company store. They had the shade light medium for these. Also, they had a couple of sets from holiday 2021 for 40% off at this warehouse store. And then these glitters as well for MAC. This all was for 40% off as well in a lot of different shades to choose from. Then they also have had these sets as well for 40% off for MAC Holiday 2022 collection. A couple of different sets from them. Then for Too Faced, they had all of these mini palettes that we have seen a couple of times in the past as well. All of these were for 40% off for Too Faced. As you can see, a lot of different options to choose from. They also had this neutral eyeshadow palette as well from Too Faced. This was also for 40% off. Then a tons of Too Faced Peach Perfect concealers was for 80% off at this warehouse store. As you can see, they had a couple of shades as well for these. I have never tried this formula from them. I love Too Faced concealers. So these are the all shades they had. Then I found a lot of Too Faced lipsticks as well for 40% off from their original price tag. As you can see, these are originally for 28 bucks, but it's like 40% off from its original price tag. Then they had these Lady Bold lipsticks, Bold lipsticks as well for 40% off. Really cool Too Faced finds. This store was fully stocked with Too Faced. For Tom Ford, they did not had a lot of stuff to choose from at this warehouse store. I found better Tom Ford stuff at normal the cosmetics company store. This is all what I found at this store for 50% off. Now here are my finds for the cosmetics company store. First off, I noticed this beauty haul section, which is the same thing. You grab a bag and pick 6 samples of your choice for only 15 bucks. And at this section, they had really good selection this time. I found this MAC Natural Radiance base in the color yellow. A bunch of these. This was part of this haul. Also MAC powder. And then also Tom Ford was the part of this haul as well. This is an eye serum from them, very little mini size. Then they had this Origins skincare product as well, and then a bunch of Estee Lauder. Then this perfume was part of the sale as well. Also a couple of Clinique products. These we have seen at the warehouse store as well. A lot of options to choose from for this haul. I love buying stuff from this haul. Love to try different products. And then for MAC, they had all of this here. So all MAC makeup was for 40% off. Everything you see right here is for 40% off from its original price tag. They had a couple of different MAC Fix Pluses. Also this Skin Canvas Balm. And then a couple of concealers. Original value is 27 on these, but these were for 40% off from its original value. Then they had these face and body makeup from MAC as well for 40% off in these couple of different shades. They didn't had a lot of shades to choose from. They had this bigger size as well for this foundation. So these are the all shades they had at this store. Then I also found these Studio Fix Tech powder foundations from MAC, also their original powder foundations as well. And then these foundations as well, Pro Longwear Nourishing waterproof foundation from MAC in a couple of different shades. Also this Studio Sculpt SPF 15 foundation. Then a bunch of SPF 15 liquid foundations as well from them. And also for MAC, they had all of this here for 40% off. This palette was new to me. This is a color correcting palette in the shade Deep. and they also had this contour palette as well that we seen at the warehouse store. Here it's for 40% off. Then they had these two different shades for their blushes. Also, I found this collection as well at this store. They had two different shades for their highlighter. Love their highlighters. Then they had this Hyper Real Glow palette. This was for 40% off from its original price tag. Then this eyeshadow palette as well. This is Year of Glam shadow palette, which looks like this. This is also for 40% off. They also have had these sets here as well from MAC for 40% off. So they had this set as well. Then here I found all of this from Too Faced for 40% off. They did not had a lot of stuff from Too Faced, as I found at the cosmetics company store warehouse. These all palettes we have seen quite a bit at different stores. These all were for 40% off. They also had darker shades for their Born This Way matte foundations. Not a lot of shades to choose from. Then this mini size was there as well. Also Hangover RX Good To Go SPF 15 moisturizer. Born This Way original foundations in darker shades. This all was for 40% off from its original price tag. Then this is all what they had for lip products. A couple of different shades for lip glosses, then lip injections, and these two Fame lipsticks. This all are for 40% off from its original price tag. Then also brow products as well. Then for their matte lipsticks, they had huge selection here. I do enjoy their matte lipsticks. So they had a couple of different shades to choose from, and they had testers for everything as well. This time actually they had a lot of different shades. Then they had this for Smashbox. All of this you see here is for 40% off from its original price tag. So they had these cream shadows in a couple of different shades. Then they had this little set as well. These are the products you get in this set. This was for 40% off. Then all of this as well. Their Be Legendary lipstick in a couple of different shades. Also for Smashbox, they had the Smashbox Love Becca collection, where I found these shimmering skin perfectors in two different shades. Also this under eye corrector, which is quite popular from them, in the shade medium and the shade medium dark. This is what they had for Tom Ford. Some of their fragrances was for 50% off and some are for 40% off at this store. So as you can see, I found all of these. Still very good deal for this brand, and they had a really good selection this time for fragrances. Also this shadow palette was part of this sale for 50% off. Here is the name for this palette. Shades looks really pretty, and I love Tom Ford formulas. They only had this palette this time. They also had this matte primer as well, which looks fantastic for summertime. This was also for 50% off from its original price tag. Then this lipstick's original price is 58, but it was for 50% off, as I said. Then they had this brow product as well from them. This was also part of the sale. All skincare at this store is for 40% off. I found this new product from La Mer. This is the lip volumizer from them. This is for 30% off from its original price tag. And also this brand is also a very expensive designer brand. It is SPF 50 from them. This was also for 30% off, and then their anti-wrinkle moisturizer as well. Then also this product was new, their active stabilizing lotion. This was for 30% off. Then this set was part of the set as part of the sale as well, if you guys are interested. And then speaking of sets, they had this as well for 30% off. You get all of these 4 different products in this. They had 2 different products from this brand for 75% off, which is, I think, a fantastic price for this. This is the cheapest you can get anywhere. So these were the 2 different serums they had, if you guys are interested. For Bobbi Brown, they had a lot of gorgeous shade of lipsticks to choose from at this store for 40% off, and also a lot of different highlight shades as well. All of this was for 40% off from its original price tags, which is really very good price. Also, I found a couple of shades for their blushes as well. So these 4 different shades they had. Then they had these bronzers as well from them. They also had this little section here for 75% off. Here they did not had a lot of variety, but I found this serum from brand Aveda. This is Botanical Nitix Pore Refiner Serum. They had only one piece. And from them they had this mini size of cherry almond conditioner. Also one piece of this blush from MAC in only one shade. These are color correctors from Bobbi Brown. They had 2 different shades, very deep and also dark espresso. Both of these shades are for darker skin tones. These are color correctors. Then these MAC lipsticks was for 75% off at this store. They didn't had a lot of stuff to choose from as I found at the warehouse store. And then they had this eyeliner from MAC, Pro Longwear eyeliner and brow gel. They also had these concealers from MAC in 3-4 different shades at this store. This was for 75% off. Then a tons of single eyeshadows for 75% off. You can always buy their single eyeshadows for super affordable at the cosmetics company store if you like this product from them. I'm not huge fan of single eyeshadows. They also had these $5 each single eyeshadows as well for MAC, a couple of different shades. So here you can see this all was for $5 each. And also I found these Origins mini size of face mask. Right here you can see this was for $5 each. Then these Bumble and Bumble hair repair treatments mini sizes, and then this cherry almond shampoos mini sizes.